Okay, I usually don't do this, but this morning I'm looking at some of the purchases I made at Dollar Tree yesterday, and I thought I would share some of them and how remarkable some of them really are. To be honest, much of the things in Dollar Tree are garish to me, and uh, they appeal very much to children as well who like bright colors, and I like bright colors once in a while myself, but at the moment, I am looking for more subtle things, things I can use in um, my current crafting, which I'm trying to make journals. I wish I could finish one because I've started so many and I've made so many of the little pockets and things. I just haven't put them all together, but I soon will, I hope. Anyway, was at the Dollar Tree and was quickly. I didn't have much time, so I quickly ran through it. And okay, for one thing, as you can see here, I'll get to this a little bit later, but the first thing is I'm working on this journal. And like I said, this color, these faded blue denim-y like colors are hard to find. So, and I certainly can't find cardstock in that color easily. And I'm also very frugal, cheap, you could say. But look what I found. Look at these file folders. There's 6 of them in there. And because they're file folders, I could probably get 12. Yeah, because they have a front and a back. And they are the perfect color. Yeah, perfect. Very, very soft and subtle. So I was real thrilled to find that. Maybe I should go back because I plan, even though this one is a 5.5 by 4.25 journal that I'm playing with. I love the colors so much, and I'm gathering so many things to be used that I may make a larger size one in this blue pattern color. I've also been stashing away. I do need to move these scissors. I'll be looking for these in a minute, and they need to be visible. So that was purchase, very exciting purchase. Now over here, I got 2 of these rolls. Well, who can't love burlap, right? And the burlap and lace. My goodness. So I don't even know how much is in here. 6 feet. Well, not very much. Oh, 9 feet. It was upside down. So it's really 9 feet, which is 3 yards. But what's really cool, it's wired, so you can do all kinds of things with wired ribbon, like, squishing it together, turning it, etc. That kind of thing. But I also thought, well, I don't have very much inexpensive lace. I have a stash of lace that is like made in Belgium, and it's really, really precious to me. And I probably will ultimately use it in my crafting, but I always have a hard time doing that because this is the kind of stuff that these might get thrown away. But anyway, I wanted some inexpensive lace, and I was looking for it at the Dollar Tree. Well, guess what? I got 3 for the price of one. I got wired ribbon that's burlap. Who can't use burlap, right? I can use it with the lace that's already sewn on, which saves loads of trouble. Or I can release the lace and use the lace on my project. So I bought 2 rolls of this for $2. And I'm very happy with that. Well, as I was going through the gift wrap and card section, I saw this magnificent tissue paper. I just can't believe it. It's just so beautiful. And I will tell you, it came in, this glassine bag. Let me get down here. And this glassine bag. Now, I do have pangs of guilt when I buy things from Dollar Tree because I know virtually all of it comes from China, and I have a kind of a thing about that. On the other hand, I couldn't find similar things made in America. If I did, I would. Maybe. But this is like glassine almost. What's really remarkable is I always forget how to use tissue in bags. And there's little instructions on the bottom. Look at that. Throw it in there. I always figure out how to do that. Of course, they do tell you about all the wonderful things you can do with it. But this glassine bag, I can cut up and make envelopes out of. You know, just cut the printing off it because I don't particularly want that. And then I could use the parts that have the printing of what's inside the tissue paper. So I got it on both sides. So that this bag that it comes in is useful. But look at this paper. Look at this beautiful tissue paper. I mean, it is so delicate, and patterning is just so soft and subtle. And what we can do with that. Of course, you get a piece of plain tissue as well. Let's see what else is in here. And not too many pieces, I must say, so for $1. But look, it's a nice tea-stained tissue paper, or it looks like tea-stained tissue paper. Then there's one that looks like birch bark. Oh my gosh, is that interesting? Let's see what it looks like. It looks like birch bark or wood, seasoned wood. And then this lovely green. So I couldn't be happier with this. Let's see, it's 8 pieces. Oops, let me get this again. 8 sheets of tissue paper. Premium quality wrapping tissue paper. Nice. But the green is a beautiful pattern. This is so delicate. I might even be able to use these black marks somewhere. Just cut them off and throw them onto a journal when it might be appropriate. Now, I don't want to do junk journals are probably what we do, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to just throw everything together. I have this problem with wanting my eye to be pleasured by moving from one similar color scheme to another and gradually changing rather than all. Anyway, that's just my little crazy idiosyncrasy. But for anybody who has a Dollar Tree next to them, you might want to run out and grab these things, because for $3, the blue file folders, and I didn't even check to see what are the colors, but they are nice colors, so they're not garish. The blue is very hard to find, by the way, in cardstock. Those beautiful burlap and lace, 2 for the price of 1, ribbon, and then this tissue paper. So I also got some things that I needed, like nail files, file folders, and instant coffee, so I can make my own coffee stained paper, although I use other coloring methods as well. So there you go. And I bought a bunch of little tags as well. Anyway, for anybody that's interested in finding nice, subtle, decorative things at the Dollar Tree, I believe this qualifies. Don't you just love that? Fun.